Oh dear listener, it has been so long.
Do you reckon we have enough?
Or has it not been long enough?
Oh, it'll be a stretch, but we should be able to make it the next few months.
I can hardly tell anymore.
Yeah, if we make it that long.
Christian!
What? Just stating facts? The facts are facts. Ever since Cole left us to go on that mission with whoever that was, we've been falling apart.
Keep your voice down. We don't need others to know that.
Long ago, a year before Catherine Webb ever set foot on the ship Titan, there was a deadly mission.
We've got a job.
This is the story of how the great ship Titan fell from grace.
A job?
We're pirates, not thieves for hire.
We are if said job was worth more gold than any of us have ever seen.
What's this job, then?
It's the Crimson Dagger.
The Crimson Dagger?
You're joking.
Deadly serious.
No one knows where the Crimson Dagger is. Who's hired us?
Can't tell you that. Would have to kill you. As for the location, I've had a tip-off. Trust me. Drink up, get a good night's sleep, and we anchor up at dawn.
How is it that the guy sleeps most of the time? And yet still insists on meeting at the crack of dawn.
To answer that, he would have to be reasonable, which he is not.
Did you find out where we're going?
What do you think? All I know is we're headed north.
Helpful.
I'm convinced he's not telling us because he likes having the power of being the only one in the know.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
We can't carry on like this. If he's going to start accepting jobs with pipe dreams, then soon we're going to have no pay to give the crew.
Let's just hope that Cole returns soon to stick our boot up his arse.
Oh, now that would be something I'd like to see. You know, it's hard to navigate when I don't know where we're going.
Just act as if we are heading to the Four Highlands for now.
These maps are getting a bit old, Grail. I suggest visiting a cartographer after this job.
Nonsense. I paid good money for those maps.
You're going to kill yourself drinking that much in the middle of the day.
And what a way to go that will be.
Are you gonna tell us why we're here yet?
We're after an object that'll lead us to the Crimson Dagger. An amulet.
An amulet? We're here for a necklace.
Not just any necklace, Mary. The only journey the Crimson Dagger ever chartered, they stopped in Southampton to pick up supplies, where the crew bumped heads with a bunch of pirates, attempting to raid the town. During which, the Saint Damien saved a young woman being held hostage, taking her in to accompany them for the remainder of the journey. However, what they did not realize was that the girl was a witch, living in Coral Cove with her sister before the coven of Celiana disappeared. And one thing about witches is that if you harm one, you harm them all. Ah! There it is. The twin amulets. Now, the elder sister believed that Damien stole her sister, so she cursed the gemstone that tied the two necklaces, forming a bond between them. Eventually, the elder girl found her sister, along with the rest of the crew. But when she tried to take her home, the girl refused, having fell in love with the saint. In a fit of rage, the elder sister cursed the entire crew, which many believe is the reason the Crimson Dagger disappeared at all. And in heartbreak, The sister banished herself to the Four Highlands to live out her days.
I see. But what has that got to do with... Wait. Grail, tell me we are not going to dig up a grave.
We've done worse before.
We have?
Don't ask.
I don't think I want to know.
If you don't want to get involved, Christian, then don't. You can stay here and organize the lower deck while you have the time.
I know that was rhetorical, but I will take organizing the lower deck over grave robbing. Guess I'll go now.
So we dig up the grave of a dead witch, which I cannot stress enough how terrible of an idea that is. Say we find the necklace. It's just going to lead us to the ship?
In a way, yes. Now, I have a connection on the mainland who'll be waiting for you. A magic user that can activate the bond between the two necklaces.
How much we getting out of this?
You ask too many questions.
Because I have to, Grail, because you keep too many secrets. Are you aware that you are responsible for everyone on this ship? That there are 80 men out there who have no choice but to trust that we have a plan, that we can give them shelter and that they can get paid? They have risked their lives for us. They have not questioned when you pulled them on these missions. But when you lead us on these wild goose chases and you can't even tell us where we're going or if we can even pay them, it is becoming harder to convince them that it is worthwhile staying here.
Let's just worry about getting there before we worry about how much we're getting paid.
Well, that went well.
Gather everyone below deck. They need to know what they're getting themselves into.
Is that an order from Grail or from you?
Who do you think? I've tried talking to him, telling him that we need to know what we are doing. I can't do much more than that.
Well, other than stage a mutiny.
Christian!
What? I'm just saying what we're all thinking. You're the only one who can tolerate the man for more than 5 minutes.
You know why.
Just 'cause he raised you, doesn't mean you owe him loyalty.
Just gather everyone, please. Thank you all for gathering. I appreciate that you all have been running on little information so far. I'm sure you're all wondering by now what we are doing in the Northern Airlands. The truth is that we have been hired for a very important job. I appreciate that it's not in our usual job description. However, once you all hear what we're going after, you may reconsider. I trust that you've all heard of the Crimson Dagger.
Silence!
I understand your skepticism. Trust me, I was the same. But we have been informed on the whereabouts of an object that can lead us there.
How sure are we of the existence of this magical object?
Have I ever led you astray before? Look, I know you're all concerned. Cole is gone and Grail is... Grail. But you can trust that everything is under control. Know now that as soon as I think something is wrong, I will be the first to kick Grail in the ass. Now, in a few hours, we'll be at the Four Highlands. I need volunteers for a mission to retrieve the object we need to find the ship.
What's in it for us?
You get to do your job, and we won't leave you there.
Now, dear listener, you must understand that very few have ventured to the Four Highlands since the days of old.
I'm starting to realise why no one lives up here.
What did you expect?
So when the crew of the Titan set foot on the northernmost island,
I don't know. Something that isn't a lump of dead grass in the ocean?
a centuries-old chill ran down their spines.
Don't worry, we won't be here long. Just need to find this grave, get what we need to get, then leave.
Here lies Ingrid Lawrence. My heart will turn those to ash. Well, that's not ominous at all.
Anyone willing to do the honors? Grail, we should lead by example, should we not?
Shovel, lead by example. Perfect. Let's go.
We're just gonna leave it like this?
He's right. We already defiled the grave. The least we can do is return it to its original state.
Do what you like, just hurry up. We still need to seek out the magic user that they can activate it.
Let's just get on with it, and then we can return to the ship. Grail said this magic user could be trusted, so hopefully we find out some more about this.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure about that if I'm honest.
Hello, we're looking for Maria.
Maria! There are two people here to see you.
You must be Mary and Christian. Come, let's go somewhere to focus. Sorry about my Nana. She doesn't like people.
It's no problem.
Where are the two of you staying?
The Aria.
Perfect. The innkeeper is a friend of mine. We can go there. This isn't the type of thing I can perform out in the open. I was told that you have an amulet for me to enchant. Well, that is powerful.
We were told a powerful witch created it.
No, it's more than that. Objects, they hold emotion. Usually it's undetectable, but not here. Pure love and agony is in this necklace.
Will you still be able to activate the bond with its twin?
I don't know. I will try. Could you close the curtains, please? I don't want to have prying eyes seeing this.
Did it work?
It worked. I need to go. I would keep a good eye on that necklace.
Some tells me we've gotten ourselves into something we don't fully understand.
If only they'd had any idea.
What the?
Where's Grail?
He's passed out in his quarters.
And you all thought that meant you could lounge around the main deck and turn it into a casino? Get back to work.
I'll get him back on track. You go wake Grail up.
Grail! Oh, for God's sakes. Grail, it is not even mid-afternoon. What are you doing?
I was just having a small nap.
Really? It has nothing to do with the fact that I found you with a whiskey glass in hand.
When you're my age, and you're aching all the time, you'll also drink midday.
Gods forbid.
Did you,
Yes, we got the necklace enchanted.
Good.
I'm not sure how we use it, though.
Just put it on.
Whoa.
Follow it.
We'll talk about this later.
In all the years Mary had been out on the water, she had never verged this far out before. She was starting to believe that the reason no one had ever been able to find the Crimson Dagger is because it journeyed so far out it simply fell off the world. It was about mid-afternoon things started heading south, and I do not mean directionally. At first, it just looked like an island, same as any other, the silhouette of a large chunk of rock in the water. Yet, as they approached, they noticed that the rock was strangely green, and as they got even closer, they realized that the rock was not a rock at all. It was a head.
A ship. I have not seen a ship this far out in a very long time.
We're on a unique journey.
I imagine. Land dwellers so very rarely venture this far from the Isles.
We aren't exactly land dwellers. We live on this ship.
Land dwellers who do not live on land. Peculiar.
Do you have a name?
You silly people and your labels. I am one of a kind. There's only one of me in existence. Why would I need something like distinction?
Well, what am I supposed to call you?
I do not know. What do you suggest?
Any suggestions?
Sorry, it is just that you humans are so amusing sometimes. I forget.
How about this? I name you Xyla. To our people, Xy is related to water and the ocean. Quite fitting, yeah?
Yes, indeed. Xyla it is. Thank you, not land dweller.
Xyla, we're on an important mission. Would you please let us pass?
Oh, well, I really shouldn't. I'm meant to protect land dwellers from beyond.
But we're not land dwellers, are we? You wouldn't be breaking any rules.
You have such a funny way of things, not land dweller. Very well, but be warned. It will not be easy from here.
Thank you.
For this next part, dear listener, you must understand that doubt has such a strange way of creeping in. The hours following were so quiet that Mary found herself unable to be at ease. Because she did not take Xyla's words lightly. Things had been all too easy so far, and everything was all too quiet. It could not be that simple.
Come on, you three. Break it up. Holy shit! Help!
What's happening here? What was that?
I have no idea, but that thing, it looked exactly like Jonesy. And then it just, I don't even know, it kind of looked like it was made of ash. If it can change shape to look like anyone,
Then we cannot trust anyone.
Okay. We both know that each other are human. From now on, we stick together. 'Cause of that, we're the only two that can say for sure that we are human.
Yeah, I guess. Did it kill Davy and Jeffries?
It will kill us all if we don't find it soon.
I'll gather everyone and tell them to be wary.
Don't.
Don't.
There are 80 men on this ship. There is already mistrust due to Grail and what in the shadows he has going on. If you tell them that one of them is out to kill us all and can change shape at any moment's notice, they'll tear each other apart before that thing even gets the chance.
Right. What do we do then?
We have no choice. We lay low for now. Be observant, wary. But we cannot let on that something's wrong.
Right.
What is going on?
We've been working all afternoon just to find out that this idiot has been wandering around the deck doing nothing while we all pick up the slack.
Alright, if your name isn't Daniel or Max, you can get back to your jobs. There isn't anything to see here.
Daniel, you can go. I'll deal with you later.
Do you reckon he might be? How?
Great. Here comes Grail.
Have we found the ship yet?
Not yet. Go back to sleep.
I'm not a child, Mary. You cannot just send me to bed. I do as I please. This is my ship after all.
Oh, is it, Grail? The captain of this ship would know what's happening to their crew and wouldn't spend their days drinking or asleep at all times. A captain would know that 4 of his crew members have died today and the rest may as well.
What's happened?
What has happened is that a parasite has infiltrated the ship. We don't know what it is or how to defeat it. All that we know is that it can take form of dust or just about any person on this ship.
I've heard of that before. No, it can't be.
You've heard of that thing before?
You may think me a shit captain, Mary, but I'm still a pirate. After years, it never leaves you.
So what is it?
The burning of 1,000 hearts.
What?
It's a hex.
A very powerful hex. One that can be bestowed on an object, born out of pure passion and vengeance. The witch literally has to give her life to cast it. Its main form is ash.
How do we break it?
We can't. Only banish it.
We can argue the specifics later. How do we get rid of it?
Grail!
Fire! It's weakened by fire!
Great. Then why is it not vanishing? Grail, it will kill us! What is it?
The necklace! You need to... You need to get rid of it! Wait!
No, I am done. We aren't carrying on with this mission. You are going to get us killed.
We need to finish this job.
I don't give a damn about the money.
It's not about the money.
What did you do? What did you do? What is on the line?
Coal.
What?
The deal I made is with the Crown. They'll return him in exchange for something in the ship. It's the only way he'll come home.
I'm sorry. Chart a course for Coral Cove. We're headed back for the Isles.
No.
The necklace is gone, Grail. It's over.
This is no longer about the necklace. You have directly challenged and objected to my authority.
For good reason. I wasn't going to let another one of my crew get killed for this mission.
This is not your crew, Mary. That's the point. We are going back to the Isles. But it is the way I say we are. And when we do, you are denounced as my heir. You will never be the captain of the Titan.
And she never was. The moment that the ship took port at Coral Cove, Mary left the Titan, vowing never to return. But, oh, listener, you didn't think that was the end, did you?
Hello, Mary.
Gods, you're alive!
Going to take a lot more than that to kill me.
What are you doing here? Why do you look so different?
Stopping on the way back to the Titan. I'm taking you with me.